Good evening. Y'all hear me back there in the upper balcony? Okay, great. Hopefully I don't need the mic. Thank you for coming. I'm going to get things rolling here just a couple minutes early. Disregard my son. He's mad I left him and came up here. So, in case you're wondering, whose kid is screaming? That's mine. Thank you for coming tonight. It's great to see a full audience. This is our end of the year concert. Like I said, I'm going to start us. I know it's not 7 o'clock quite yet, but by the time I finish praying and giving a little pre-announcement here, it should be 7 o'clock, and we're going to get this rolling. I have several students that have commitments with leave and stuff that need to make their way for that tonight. It's been a long day. We had a long wind symphony rehearsal. I've got a number of students that are in here that have been in this room basically since about 1 o'clock and then 3 o'clock from rehearsal time. So it's been a long day. So, that said, let me pray for us because we all kind of need it. And students, I know many of you need it because next week is final. So, we'll be praying for you. Just out of curiosity, I know how many I have in the band. Seniors. How many seniors in here? Just out of curiosity. Many of you? All right. We've got a few in here. Congrats to you. Looking forward to it. So anyway, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. Let me pray and we'll kick things off. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for these two bands and just for the gift that, frankly, that has been this year. Have a second band, and just thankful for that opportunity and the growth that we've seen here and with these groups and the university as a whole. I'm just thankful for your faithfulness, and just pray that we would remain faithful to you in all that we do. Lord, I just thank you for these students from a wide variety of majors across this campus, and certainly music, but also a lot in other areas. And so, Lord, I just pray that you would be with them as they and those here in the audience, Lord, get ready for finals week and summer break. I'm just thankful for moments of respite where we can recover and relax and get ready to do it again next year. So, Lord, I just pray that you be with us tonight, that this music bring honor and glory to you through the use of the gifts that you've given these students and their honoring their commitment to use them to glorify you, Lord, through their use, through their practice, through their preparation. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. 1, 2, 3, up! moving tonight. Normally I would bore you with stories, but we've got a lot of music, and you'd probably rather hear that than listen to me. So we're going to keep going. This is a great tune from one of the jazz greats, Sonny Rollins, with a great tenor saxophonist the whole time. And it's really, he's called the saxophone colossus in the community. So anyway, this is a tune that he wrote to honor his mother. It was based on a tune she used to whistle, and she was from the Caribbean, and so it's a little calypso. There's a newer twist on it here with St. Thomas. Porter on drums. I just realized it's no slight to Willow Kate. Drums are always at the bottom, and frankly, the drums are always playing a solo at some point anyway, it seems like. And I left her off as a soloist on these first two tunes, so my bad, no slight intended. But anyway, big sure calling him out. We're going to bring one of our vocalists up here. We had a great opportunity earlier this year to do an all-vocal concert down in the Singer's Hive, Panda, whatever else it's been called in the zillion years I've been here. So anyway, downstairs in Panda. It just sounds weird saying Panda. But anyway, and we featured our vocalists for like an entire night of tunes. And so tonight it's just one each, but here is Alicia Ackerman with When the Sun Comes Out. That was a little bit of that. Now I'm having like moments here. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I wanted to take a moment. She doesn't necessarily have solos. For some of you know this the story. We've always just had one. Well, not always, because this is Baptist University. It used to be the jazz was bad. It's a long story. Late 80s, it was finally okay. So anyway, then we had a jazz band. We've had one jazz band since the late 80s. This year, Lord really blessed us with a lot of incoming students. A lot of them non-majors that auditioned were great players. And so we were able to start a second jazz band this year. But I needed one last piece for that. And I had a full saxophone, full saxophone, trombone, and rhythm section. I needed to find some trumpet players. And but the last piece that I needed was a real good lead player. And lead trumpet is it's a unique thing, it's a hard thing. And thankfully, even though her internship kept her out of being in the other jazz band, she was able to be in here. It worked out time-wise. And you heard her on that last tune, Jenna Harlan on trumpet, lead trumpet. tenor sax, Noah Riak on piano. Noah is another instrumental figure in this. He actually has been in a jazz band, and we've had a lot of underclassmen in the rhythm section, and as an upperclassman, he was also rather instrumental in making this group work, and he's done a great job running sectionals for them. Thank you, Noah, and it's great to hear him play, because he plays a great band. We are going to feature, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, Blue and Sentimental. Featuring some more of our soloists. You've heard a lot of Noah and Zach tonight. Also a little bit of Luke. You're going to hear a little bit of Luke. He's a freshman saxophone major, but he's going to play a little bit of clarinet, solo on clarinet on this one, since he remembered to bring it. And we're going to feature, this is from the Count Basie Library. Count Basie, very important figure in the history of jazz, a big band, and is really one of the leaders of who we kind of base what we do off of. And so this is an older tune from the book. It's entitled Blue and Sentimental. Sentimental. I'm going mental at this point. lot from Zach tonight. He's a freshman in industrial design, right? Industrial design major. So again, it goes to, there's a lot of our students from a variety of majors in these groups. They're really important members. So if you're not a major, I know we're looking for a lot of trumpet players. So then get trumpet players out. I'm losing 3 trumpet players out of this band. Anyway, we'll get to that later. Only you, Brooke, where are you at? All right, we're going to bring Brooke up. Brooke's got a busy weekend. You've got concerto with the orchestra on Sunday. So if you want to hear Brooke in an entirely different context, what are you singing? You could have used a microphone because you don't project the way that I do.
Hey, I'm singing Ain't It a Pretty Night from Carlisle Floyd's Susanna.
All right, that would be fantastic. I'd like to welcome you. I have a variety of things going on this weekend. There is orchestra, our concerto, their concerto concert, and it's a lot of our student soloists be featured in that, like Brooke, and so that's that's Sunday afternoon at 3, and then my other ensemble, the Wind Symphony, we're performing Monday night at 7. All those concerts right here. Right, should come out. There's a lot of great music going on this weekend. But we're going to go back to the Count Basie book, but a much newer chart written for the Count Basie Orchestra. This was written for one of the great jazz vocalists, Diane Scher, and she's got a crazy, like 5-octave range. She like screeches above the lead trumpets and like sings super low. It's really ridiculous. But anyway, this is a chart written for her. It is entitled Only You.
Nobody else will do.
great innovators in jazz. They're really important. Has led his own groups, been a member of other groups, kind of made his break as a member of the Miles Davis Quintet in his younger days, and just really a jazz visionary in so many ways. Was one of the first to incorporate lots of elements of funk and even hip hop and rap later on. So always kind of finding ways to increase entry of different things into jazz. Actually was a child prodigy, soloed with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra on a concerto when he was just like a young teenager, so kind of a freak of nature in a lot of ways too. Herbie Hancock has a lot of great tunes. It's one of his lesser known ones, but it's a lot of fun. The band really loves this arrangement, and so we're going to feature this nice tune entitled Tell Me a Bedtime Story. is the composer of this next tune. He's actually born in Dayton, and one of the legendary composers in jazz. He's kind of the right-hand man, not kind of, was the right-hand man to Duke Ellington. Together they composed hundreds of works together. In a lot of Duke's late career, they teamed up and did a bunch of stuff, that, like even co-authoring the same piece and contributing bits and pieces. And the classic Ellington title tune, Take the A Train, was actually written by Billy Strayhorn. It wasn't even Duke that wrote that. But this is a tune entitled Blood Count. Billy wrote this. He ultimately died of cancer. He was going through treatments in Manhattan, and he wrote this while in the hospital. And so it's kind of a mournful tune. I think you'll certainly hear that. And it's kind of just part of his day. And another tune he wrote at the same time, UMMG, Upper Manhattan Medical Group, that also is kind of a testament to that time. But it's a really beautiful tune, and we're going to feature Luke Johnson on this on alto saxophone in the role of Johnny Hodges with the Duke Ellington Orchestra. This is Blood Count. In just a moment. this is their last concert, and want to recognize them. We'll do this band here, and then Jazz One has some as well, so we'll do them then. But anyway, they're all in the trumpet section, and I really appreciate them and their efforts, and just kind of joining this at the last minute and allowing us to put this group together, because otherwise, without these three seniors helping out, we wouldn't have had this band. We'd have to figure something else out, so I'm thankful for that. You met her already once, Joanna Harrow. Next to her, going that direction, he started in pep band with me, and then he actually tried out, and then we put him in Wind Symphony, and then we got him into jazz band this year, Eli Payton. And then finally, down at the very end, you're counting in finance, right? Counting, finance, vote, whatever? No, yeah. I always get myself in trouble with these groups. Anyway, but Andrew, as an accounting major, has been taking trumpet lessons pretty much the entirety of your time, right? You may miss one semester or something. I see him outside my office door all the time taking lessons with Mr. Bernard, and just appreciate he's been in Wind Symphony and has helped us out in jazz band again this year. This is Andrew Kasunik. That we're going to do for you, and then give us just a little bit. It's not like a full intermission. We just got to get these people off, get jazz going on. We'll try and make that happen as quick as we can. It's from the great Pat Metheny, one of the great guitarists of all time. I know a few people just saw him in concert recently. He was nearby, and this is a great tune, and it's a favorite of mine, and I think the band likes it too. This is entitled Song for Bilbao. We're going to feature some members of the band on this.
That's pleasant. Uncomfortable. Just in a comfortable amount of time. That's pleasant. She should have done the whole thing. Charlie! Do well! I thought she was going to slow down and everything like that. That's so good. Dude, this is it. It is. Low key, like the way she moves on the runs, it's literally like that.
No, she's, dude, that was super cool.
And I'm all in for it. Yeah. I'm all in.
Dude, I was giggling when the bass came over part. Dude, like, this was slamming low beats. Almost dude, doing that is like one of the hardest things possible.
Yeah.
And he was like almost nailing it. Like, really good.
No, that was actually really good. The tone is crazy.
That was really impressive. I promise to tell you that if I only saw what have I done? I did. Like, I still so much to do. Do you think we'll be able to work so much more done for
This is like the whole.
I mean,
and this is Jazz One. This is the legacy group, if we want to call it that. All of our returning students are pretty much were in this group. We had the opportunity, the privilege earlier this year to play at the Ohio Music Education Conference, and it's a great honor, chosen to be able to do that, and had a really, really fantastic concert there. And we've done a lot of fun things this year as well. That was kind of the highlight of our year. This is, again, the legacy group. Jazz 1 and 2, there's not much of a difference between the two. Both groups, obviously you heard Jazz 2, they sound great. I just have more underclassmen in that group and a few more upperclassmen in this group. We've got great, fantastic soloists in both. I'm really thankful for that. We're going to switch gears, very different here. Stank face. What in the world is stank face? Stank face is the face that you give when somebody plays a really great jazz solo, and it's usually outside of the changes, which means it's not fitting in the harmony, and they're purposely taking it out, and it's like... So anyway, that's kind of what this is meant to do, give you a little bit of like... And it's much in the style of the Brecker Brothers, which is one of my favorite groups, and my favorite saxophonist personally, Michael Brecker. And this is a great tune entitled Stank Face. was in the other band too. Luke was actually like a rotational member in this group. I had too many saxophonists, and then we had a sudden change that we had between semesters, and so I was short a saxophone in jazz too, and so Luke has been doing time in both groups, so I'm thankful to have, he's a freshman music major, thankful to have his willingness to do that. I promise I won't make you do that again. But anyway, Luke Johnson. We're going to feature our section leader, and he is a business management major, and because like you would. We got a lot of scientists in our groups. Have tons of like engineers, computer science, nurses. I've got all sorts of things. Not a lot of business people. And if they are, they're usually in accounting. But he's like the random person that's not. But I'm really thankful for Anthony. He's been our section leader for quite some years now. He's a senior this year. We're going to feature him in a couple different ways on this program. But we're going to feature him on a tune that was written by Quincy Jones for the Great Phil Woods. As a lead alto feature entitled Quintessence. Anthony Donner. give my seniors some say in our final concert. Last year I went too far, so I reined it in a little bit this year. But this was actually Anthony's request, and we've got a wonderful saxophone section. You can probably figure that out after having just listened to this part of the concert. And one of the things that we featured at our performance at the Ohio Music Educator Conference was a tune called Groove Merchant, and it has a really great sax solo. Solo is a kind of a solo for this section. It sounds like an improvised solo. They're all playing together in harmony. And this is another great one. Not maybe, it's definitely even longer, and it's fun. It's not longer if you play it faster, though. So we're going to try that. This is entitled Cruisin' for Losing. One, two, three, is here, singing here with Jazz One, Mr. Ryan Schmeckel. We keep running to each other while you're giving tours around the campus. We do. And I'm like sitting in the office, talking about something, and then Ryan is coming by. And actually, do you know you brought one of my former saxophone students?
I did, yeah.
I'm at the age now where I have grand students coming. I don't look that old, but apparently I am. But anyway, but Ryan's going to sing for us. And again, as a senior, I wanted to give him a little bit of say in what he sang. And so we're going to play a little bit of sway, because those rhyme. Ready? Oh, 1, 2, It's always sad to see our seniors move and carry on, and Ryan, I'll miss you. But
I'll miss you too.
I'll miss you. I was like having really random awkward moments with Ryan on concerts, and it's really going to end a tradition of 4 years of me just making things weird. But anyway, I enjoy it. He's good. He handles it well. That's why I enjoy it. Let's see here. We're gonna feature a tune. This next one is by a really up-and-coming jazz composer named Jeff Twinkles. I say that. This is, if you actually looked at your program, you'll see this is Anthony Balfour. Anthony surreptitiously left a composition on my desk a few years ago, 3 years ago, a couple years ago. Okay. So unnamed but it was under the same pseudonym, Jeff Twinkles. And we read through it and finally admitted it was his. It was good too. We played it. I think did we play it on a concert? Yeah. Yeah. And we worked together a little bit on this, and I just gave him a couple suggestions. This is work of his own. He brought this, and just again, I really appreciate Anthony's leadership in the section. He's really been a beautiful section leader, and it's just nice to know that I have students to count on for that. So this is it's an animal, a beast. It's called Feast of the Honeybears. I know it's bad. Oh, I did it. Yeah. another one of our, actually two of our seniors now on the lower end of the band. I've got a bass trombone and yes, you can clap, it's okay. Our bass trombone and our bass player, Will Stone, Charlie Renz. We're going to feature them on this next tune. And Will brought this to me and asked it as a feature, and then we begrudgingly got Charlie to come along as well on this. And it is, for many of you college guys out there, hopefully this is not true, and if it is, you need to go out and just ask some girls out. This Saturday night is the loneliest night of the week. I've heard from the women, you need to stand up and do something, all right? I've been hearing things, I'm telling you. I've been hearing things. Not from Holly. Holly's good. You ready? You want to? Oh, one. Are you ready? No. All right. 1, 2, 1. just graduated last year, will into this year. One of my favorite things is bass trombone go brap. And so I will miss your brap. Yeah. Will. I'm glad that you have me back. This next tune we're going to do, Jazz World lost a real great composer, Gordon Goodwin, just earlier this year, lost fight to pancreatic cancer, and like many times, it was kind of sudden, and unfortunately lost him. And he's just a wonderful arranger, and really has a unique voice that really excited a lot of big bands in the early 2000s when his stuff started getting published. There's part of Gordon Goodwin was a staff arranger at different times, both for Warner Brothers and Disney. And there's a lot of Warner Brothers kind of goofy cartoon sounds in some of his tunes. He even has a tune entitled "Hunting Wabbits" that's very Looney Tunes-ish. We've said before. This is a tune that's the namesake for our poster that we had out. This is a kind of a funk tune titled "Life in the Bowl." feature baritone saxophonist Johnny Schrock. He is holding it down there. He will also be playing in the orchestral concerto concert, and he'll be playing alto saxophone in that, less rappy, more pretty. But we're going to unleash some ugliness here. And baritone saxophone is ugly in the way that like an ugly baby is to a parent. Like they don't realize it's ugly. You've seen them. Don't pretend you haven't. And you're just like, I'm sure they love them. That thing scared me when I saw it. I thought they were terrible dog. Anyway. I gave my moment, right? Okay, so anyway. No, baritone sax should not be pretty, especially in a jazz band. It should have some edge, and Johnny is going to lay it down here. This is a Charles Mingus tune from one of the great Mingus albums. He was a bass player. He did not let he like just teach people their parts and wouldn't let them have music for it. They just have to learn it. It's very gospel and blues infused, and this is Moment. I do want to take a moment while we're setting up for the last tune to recognize our seniors and thank them from Jazz 1. Let's see here, going through. We have a couple in the saxophone section. We have Bryce White. There you are. Bryce Kotzbach. I can never say his name right. God. Anyway, I even had it in front of me today, and I still screwed up. Bryce, my apologies again for it's 4 years of consistency at least. So, Bryce Kotzbach. There we go. And section 8, Anthony Balfour. We have, and in our trombone section, you heard him earlier tonight, Will Stone. On bass, back here, Charlie Lorenz. We went from famine to feast. 2 years ago, I didn't have a bass player for this group, and thankfully Charlie was able to step in, so you saved me a lot of grief last year, and you also caused me grief last year. And then on drums, he's been just absolutely steady, great player back there. He's had a couple like small solos tonight, not necessarily a tribute to what he is, although he requested this last tune, and so we're doing that because he wanted it. But we have Sam Stoliker on drums. Sam's been a great drummer for us, and really appreciate his work. And then finally, on vocals, Ryan Schmeckel. And actually, finally, he played on a couple concerts with us, played with us at OMEA, but he's been doing student teaching, so he had to leave as soon as that commitment was over, but he came here tonight. Caleb Staten, one of our students. Thank you for coming. I know it's a long concert, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. And next year, when I know I have 2 bands going in, I'll plan better. So we won't make them marathons next time. But thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. I know the students do have such a great audience. The enthusiasm has been awesome. We're going to do another Pat Metheny tune. This is Minuano 6/8, and thanks for coming out tonight. We'll close our year out with this.